Hello from Tokyo. Deresu here with another stream. And today I wanted to do something different. And specifically wanted to take a look at Destiny Rising. It just came out. And for those not aware, Destiny Rising is the new Destiny mobile game. I'm playing through a PC emulator because it doesn't seem to have a native PC client. So let's see how this goes. I played a little bit only just to get through the intro. Basically about like 30 minutes or so. And so far, it's not too bad. I like it. It doesn't feel as good to shoot as Destiny does. But the Destiny flavor seems to be there. So I figured I'll just play a little bit more and see how things go.
I am glad to see you alive.
Hopefully the audio is okay.
Radagast favored, I have decoded the data chip. You may proceed to the storm.
Oh, that was quite efficient.
What did you find out?
Fulminator, machine you seek, unleashes storm.
Any way to turn it off?
Fulminator complex, even for the favored one. Managed by Slicer Vannock, the Arclight. Splicers, heretics among Elixni, obsessed with the power of machines. Experiment on own bodies, made stronger by machine implants. Vanhook, augmented to harness storm. Do not underestimate the Arclight, favored one. Many challenged Vanok result in specimen. Attack with the fire team. Avoid same end. Many of your kind lounging in bad old time, seeking adventures. Visit maybe favored one, find ally.
Okay. Well, this looks to be introduction to the fire team missions. Curious how that works. Just as a background, I played Destiny 2 quite a lot. Although I haven't played in well over a year at this point. So I'm somewhat behind on the new expansions. I heard some of them were good, some of them were not so good. At least some of the later one or more recent ones don't seem to be that great. But I do regularly kind of have this thought of, man, maybe I should go back to Destiny 2.
Now that I think about it, why am I the only one with an animal name?
Because I did play it a lot and I really, really enjoyed it. It's just, I kind of got to the point where I didn't have a regular group to raid with, so I couldn't really do much of the endgame content, and then sort of stopped there. But I don't know. Maybe playing even this will kind of cause me to consider reinstalling it
Let's
again.
go, Caber. Looks like today's gonna be the same old, same old.
But
Wake up, you've run out of chances.
Okay.
Hey there! We hear there's a well-known light bearer around here looking for some adventure.
Wait, it's you. I know you. What's your name again?
I'm Wolf. And this is Zev.
Right. Wolf, the new light bearer around Haven. I'm Caber and he's Shams. You look a little troubled. What's going on, friend? Well, you've come to the right Lightbearer. A hero's journey always requires a companion, and you found the best one.
Oh, come on, don't flatter yourself, Gamer.
Self-promotion is a key skill. Anyway, how about it? Want to hear about my adventure?
Oh no, not again.
It was an exhilarating, thrilling adventure.
It's just gonna be like a fire team with NPCs.
A transport squad from Haven was surrounded by the Fallen outside the old city. As I just so happened to be passing through, I stepped forward and single-handedly faced thousands of enemies.
That's right, we defeated... Wait, thousands?
Looks to be the same that was on before.
A horde of bug-headed monsters swarmed it, but my faithful companion, the Storm Shield, defended me. A barrier really is the perfect solution when facing attacks from afar, you know?
Different weapon than I was using.
Then, I heard the roar of countless giant machines pouring in to stop me at all costs.
Actually, it was just a small group of them.
The Fallen's mechanical pseudo-gods were summoned. They charged in, boldly trying to force me into a corner. So I retaliated by shooting bolts of arc energy from my shield, blinding them and purging everything.
To take classes from Destiny, Titan, Hunter, Warlock. Sort of seems like it, because this guy seems to be good. Seems to be a Titan, and the character I was playing, Oriole seems more like a Hunter.
But the vile creatures got desperate, and in their final struggle, they tried to take the skies for their last stand.
Some of them attack from the air. You get it, right?
They sounded their final rallying cry, gathering in the skies and launching a frenzied counterattack. It was a close call. I couldn't hide my true power any longer, so I hit them with a storm of arc bursts from my shield, pummeling them with unparalleled power.
Okay, that part I admit actually was truly impressive. You should have seen it.
At last, they were thoroughly thrashed, the transport team escaped safely, and I, the hero, smiled as the curtain fell.
Not sure what this has to do with gathering a fire team, but sure.
And that's how it went down. I gave those scavengers a wallop they won't forget. Of course, that's just one of my many feats.
Quite the tale, truly.
Actually, this was just the beginning of my grand journey. I came to Haven after that, looking for the greatest battlefield poet, wanting to prove that I'm worthy of her singing my praises.
Are you talking about...
Yup, the one and only great Lady Scory, our Iron Poet.
I admire your courage. But how come I haven't heard any poems from Scory about you? Did you prove yourself worthy?
Well, yes, but that's a whole other story. A grand, spectacular, yet wild tale about the Iron Bar. Obviously, I have plenty more stories to share with you, Wolf. After I solve whatever your problem is. You won't regret it, pal.
Looking forward to seeing what you've got.
Where can we find more Lightbearers like you? When it comes to adventures, the more the merrier, after all.
Look no further, right here. The tavern, where all great journeys begin.
Considering that most Lightbearers are much more busy, you might need a middleman. That's where the traveling vendor Pandora 7 comes in. It's said that many Lightbearers are connected to her in one way or another.
That's right. It was Pandora who suggested we come to Haven.
You can probably find her at the bazaar, if she's still in the city, that is.
Don't be so quick to abandon our new friends, Shams. How about we go look for her together? Come on, I'll lead the way. Maybe one day I'll invite Scory to witness my... I'll become the leading shield and bring glory to Haven.
Interesting. Wonder if this means you actually play multiple characters and...
The boss said if anyone beats him tonight, the whole menu's 50% off. Want to come and take a shot?
Curious if the fire team is actually going to be other players or not. Kind of seems like it.
All the weirdest, most wonderful things are right here in Pandora's Trove. Is there anything I can help you with? All the most outlandish, most interesting things are here in Pandora's Trove. Is there anything I can help you with?
Actually, we aren't here to shop.
So this, Zev wants to get in contact with other Lightbearers through you? And make the most daring fire team in Seoul with us? I like the sound of it.
Yes.
You sure this is the right place?
Yes, it is, mis amigos. I've scoured every corner of this planet to find the treasures you see before you. And I would be most happy to introduce the Lightbearers I've met along the way. Mis amigos son tus amigos. You know? But contacting them, especially when they're scattered all across the planet, will take some time. Do you think you could do me a favor in the meantime?
I smell trouble.
That's rude, Wolf. What can I do for you, Pandora?
Have you ever noticed that the Tree of Light here in Haven only grows some shiny, tender leaves under specific lunar phases, humidity levels, and temperature? They're gone before you know it, and very difficult to collect, making them the rarest of the rare among handicraft materials. Could you help me collect as many of them as possible while I help you contact more Lightbearers? Collecting handicrafts made from them works too. I'll trade you my treasures in return, and who knows, next time you bring me these leaves, you may run across some new friends.
Okay.
What's that?
There we go. There's the gotcha mechanic. I was wondering when that was going to come into play. Okay. Yep, there it is. Interesting. Pen draws for 20% off. What a deal. Okay, so I have 20 pools. Let's do it. 10 pools. The most important question, how good is their gotcha animation? Okay. Could be better. Not entirely sure what this puzzle thing is quite yet, but...
Protecting mortals is my calling. So it was, and so it shall continue to be.
Okay. Random decal bundle. Trial. Yolder. These are the 5 stars. Okay, so that's how that works. He is that's just a Soul Calibur character. I don't know that that's a Destiny look much, but sure, it looks decent. What's all this in here? These emotes and costumes, maybe. I guess. Yeah, it looks like it. Subscription. Only 99 cents. What a deal. Slightly less of a deal. Premium battle pass. Alright, since we're in the let's see. So, get some weapons. What's the price? Normal battle pass. Levels. 50 levels. At the end you get a weapon, it looks like. What is premium? Let's see. Okay. So that's actually, in terms of price, that's not terrible. I mean, that's actually pretty decent. So, premium battle pass, $5. And the premium battle pass plus, that's only $10, but what does that give you? You get 10 additional ranks, and instantly unlocks the following. Okay. That's honestly actually cheaper than I expected this to be. Usually, these tend to be anywhere between 10 for the cheaper one to about maybe 15 is sort of average. In some cases on the high end, I've seen, like in Nikke, basically it's 25. So this is actually quite a lot cheaper than I thought, that's not bad, which makes me wonder why. Is there some other pass or something that they're also selling you? Just like the monthly thing, 2 days reward to claim the 28 days access, yeah. So this is just a $5 version, like the Genshin pass, basically, where you just get a daily X amount of currency. Okay, that's... I mean, honestly, not terrible. I am somewhat pleasantly surprised by the pricing, especially considering it's a gacha game and it's NetEase. Since I'm here, let's see. Costumes are 1100. What does that actually mean? Is this a currency we can get? This is a currency you can only pay for or not. Okay, maybe the pass and stuff is cheaper because they expect you to be buying emotes, cosmetics, etc. But it does seem like you can buy those with the in-game money. And we have some... This game just launched issues and untranslated from Chinese. But okay.
Before heading to the Fulminator, let's make sure our fire team has enough, well, firepower.
So now I'm wondering if a fire team is just basically a collection of your own characters that you draw, rather than basically just teaming up with normal players like you usually do. Complete chapter 1.1. What is my actual mission right now?
You're gonna like this.
Complete training ground, basic training. Okay. Sure, let's do that. Color coded. Okay. Solar. Third one is. Your solar weapon to break solar shields. Okay. Use my void weapon. Okay. It's the arc ability. Simple enough. Straightforward on that one, so cool. weird thing. Like, this is the most expensive thing. But what actually is it? So you get... it does include the premium battle pass, not the premium plus. Okay. So premium battle pass, 10 pools, whatever this thing is. Chat, frame, title. Yeah, I don't know about that. Doesn't seem like an amazing deal. Either way, one of the points of kind of looking at these games, at least for me, is to see how viable are they as a free-to-play. What's this deal? Adventure? Sure, why not? Let's see how long matchmaking takes. Characters, okay. Okay. So...
I've got an extra ticket for a concert at the bonfire. You interested?
Of course! By the way, is this a pet-friendly event?
Ghosts are considered pets. Alright, let's see how strikes work in this game. I'm actually quite curious. I do really like the strikes in Destiny. I like the raids too, though. They get much more involved and need a lot more people. But strikes, nightfalls, all that stuff, pretty fun on their own and didn't need too much of a commitment either. It's not something that took hours. Let's see how much teamwork is actually needed for this, or is it just go and shoot things and get to the end? Sure that quite worked.
just lost a friendly. Someone pick them up.
Welcome back. Your story doesn't end.
Is it from other games? Let's see, do the visual glitching many people are playing on their phone or tablet, because being able to use a mouse is a bit easier. Far so good. adventure. Okay. That's not too bad. Got some stuff. It doesn't take very long, which is so appreciated.
The Fulminator's gone, and it's blue skies for Jiangxi. All thanks to you, Wolf. We should return to Jiangxi Metro and see how things are there.
Okay. Thought there would have been more of a story to go and fight that guy. I guess not. Suppose to limit my expectations for a mobile game a bit.
The weather suddenly reverted back to how it was before the Fallen's invasion. And that deadly lightning is gone too. I know this was your doing, Wolf.
You can't put a price on that, Sunshine, right? Any news on the communication hub?
The communications hub seems to have quite a few damaged parts. I've dispatched some of our guerrillas to search Jiangxi for relevant materials.
Anything we can do to help?
Most of Jiangxi Metro is still in Fallen hands. If you could help us clear them out, we could start rebuilding our home. Unfortunately, there's little we can spare at the moment, except a sparrow for you to ride.
Leave it to us.
Okay. This is my first Let's get commissions. Dailies, alright. The assembly area. Drag the virtual joystick to the summon sparrow button. Where's the summon sparrow button?
I'll protect her with my life, old friend.
Tab plus E.
Come on, let's paint the town red. A good day, isn't it? I bet you are ready for some stuff.
Pass through a high speed. A little bit clunky, but could be worse. Again, I have to temper my expectations. This is supposed to be a mobile game. I'm not playing it on PC. How big the world actually is supposed to be. Lost my bearings a little bit. Okay. How do I get off this thing? There we go. Closer. too many things. Let's back off a little bit.
Burn away the dark!
So this is basically the reputation grinding. These things. There's a lead captain in the warehouse. So what is the thing to the north? Ah, okay.
You might be interested in this one.
When we get there. Let's see, some sort of a treasure chest. Let's see. And we can actually find weapons. Alright. That's neat. Weapons. The chest. What is this thing? Target is in the center of the main focal frame. How do I move the frame? Whoop. Okay, so that gives you stuff. Exploration points. I'm gonna do, I guess. Warehouse, wherever that is. Excuse me. So much content there is in this game so far. It just launched.
I suffer no evil.
it definitely seems like they try to come up with Destiny-style names for them, but they don't quite sound as cool. I actually kind of fell off of Destiny's when they started basically sunsetting some previous content. I found that really weird. Basically just certain areas would just get vaulted. Like, I kind of understood the technical reasons for it, but at the same time, it's like, it made the game feel so much smaller. Truly was a limitation of the engine, and I guess what can you realistically do, but I don't know. The game never felt that huge, so when you start also vaulting certain content, it just made it feel even smaller, even though it's a game that's been out for a long time, so I don't know, it's just one of those things that never quite sat well with me, but I kept playing it because I like the story, and well, I like the story, but more to the point, I just very much like the shooting. Like, I don't play that many shooters. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I don't really play that many shooters. But Destiny was basically one of the only ones, especially competitive ones, in terms of like playing PvP. Destiny's PvP was pretty much the only one I enjoyed in a very, very long time. Probably since Counter-Strike. But I like the Crucible, I like Gambit, I like pretty much all the content. Like, I just really, really enjoyed even the PvP in that game, and that's just a testament to just how good the gameplay was in that game. Like, it never actually frustrated me. I just enjoyed the PvP aspects of it. And that's kind of what always had me coming back to it. I never got like super hardcore and going for the what is it? I forgot, but it's like
light surges within the blade.
Going for the lighthouse and all that stuff, like, you know, going unbeaten in PvP and stuff like that. I never really got any that hardcore, but I don't know. I liked Iron Banner. I liked the different PvP modes they had. And like I said, it's just one of those things that's almost never the case, but it's just because shooting was so good in that game that I didn't mind it and actively enjoyed it. So generally when I'm in the mood for like an FPS style game or just good shooting, I'll just go back to Destiny. And that's kind of why I was thinking of going back to it now as well, just because there's a bunch of different expansions I basically haven't played since the new element was basically introduced. So there's a lot of content that I haven't played, and since then they've redone a lot of the classes in terms of their skill trees and things like that. So like I haven't really tried any of that. So from that perspective, I'm a little bit interested to see like how these changes are. basically, with Destiny, it seems like nobody ever actually likes any of the changes. Somebody always complains about something. Maybe one of these days I'll jump in just to see. I don't know. Go through the story, go collect a bunch of the new exotics, and see what I missed, and maybe that'll be enough. I think at this point, Bungie's in a little bit of a weird spot, because they really should do Destiny 3, but at the same time, I don't think the player base for Destiny 2 is going up, so if you make that kind of investment to make a third game, is the audience going to be there for it? It just sort of seems like live service games are not doing terribly well. You know, just look at all of the ones that Sony has canceled, and the ones they did try to release. The only one that actually did decent is Helldivers. So I just don't know that there's much appetite for a lot more of those. I mean, personally, I would love a new Destiny without the kind of technical limitations of the current game, and hopefully a chance to have a lot more content, but I kind of wonder if it's ever going to happen. Bungie has been in a rough spot. But they did just change leadership, and I'm curious what that means. Maybe that's what's needed, because it seems like a lot of the issues at Bungie were tied to senior leadership rather than the rank and file employees, so which makes you wonder that if the kind of one of the founders and CEOs is gone, does that mean things can potentially improve? It would be sad if the game went away and shut down or anything like that. It's never into Halo or anything, but I love Destiny. I like the lore, I love the look, I love the gameplay. I would love for that game to be successful again. Station rewards. Alright. Missions, public events, treasure chest. Yeah, okay. Fairly standard. Oh, come on, I'm one away, really. Okay.
Until next time.
Welcome in the new beginning. Sure. I just reported to you. What else do you want?
That was close, but you pulled it off. Times are tough. We need the help of Lightbearers like you now more than ever.
Well, you're not too shabby. I'll give you that.
It was a team effort.
True.
I like that helmet.
Then we'll celebrate together.
I'm afraid it's not yet time to celebrate. Ikora Rey.
Wolf.
Huh.
What have you discovered?
A new threat, lurking beneath the ice. Just beginning to surface. We cannot be complacent.
What kind of threat are we talking about?
A rift is growing. I've secured the coordinates.
They're starting to stir. There's no time left. Meet me in the Icefield Cavern, Wolf. I want you to see it with your own eyes.
Uh-oh.
What is that new threat Ikora mentioned?
I don't know. Ikora's always been one to act alone, and she barely shares her research with us. But I trust your judgment. No matter what it is, If it's enough to threaten such a powerful warlock, it must be far more dangerous than the Fallen.
Only one way to find out. I'll go find her.
Location recorded. The people of Jiangxi Metro seem to sincerely trust Ikora.
They certainly have a reason.
I sure hope that wasn't the case for too long. Oops. Paying too much attention to the main screen. I didn't notice that got messed up. Oops. Oh well. Might as well keep going at this point. Okay, let's go see what this is.
You might be interested in this one.
If this was because I went full screen. Who windowed and one of the downsides of emulation, I suppose. And just to be clear, I mean Android emulation. What happened? Oops. Oh well. Exactly. Alright,
Fighting the end fight is not a viable long-term plan.
Okay.
Let's get back into the fight.
Unowned weapons. Why? Don't want to see unowned weapons. So the gear level 5, gear level 10, same thing, slightly different mods it looks like, perks rather. Okay, so all these seem better. I don't know what these dots mean. Modify. Okay, so I can enhance it. I need whatever this one is. An enhancement prism. Premium battle pass. Choice chests. Sure. Show me the stuff I don't own. Is that sweet business? Yeah, it is. Sworn oath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is in here. Sworn oath. Okay. See the stuff I don't own? That's not nice. Grenade launcher, this... Oh, I have one that's level 10. Prompt satellite dispenser. Not a super intimidating name, but okay. We can only have 2 weapons apparently. Let's see what does this do. Recommended weapon. Type 301. Why would you suggest? Type 301. 1 SRI. What is that? Recommending that. This one seems significantly better in terms of the light level. Relic abilities. Alignment, which is an arc rope to pulls combatants. Very Wolverine of him. $8,900.
What this world needs.
Courage is my weapon.
Your backup's just arrived.
Okay. Good enough.
I am detecting multiple void spectrum detonations up ahead. Ikora should be somewhere nearby.
Let's find out.
Sounds like Troy. Pretty sure I heard Matt Mercer at some point.
Seth, are you sure this is the place?
Fairly sure, yes. I can already sense the void light. Let's keep moving, Wolf.
What's that?
Let's press on. Ikora's target may be here. How strange. Outlandish, even. Look at their compound eyes. Almost like some sort of insect.
I bet it's gonna be the hive.
What are they doing? These creatures seem nearly feral. Something more intelligent must be sending them here. Almost like a swarm of insects.
This isn't a good sign. Zev, let's hurry.
Game does look pretty good, I have to say. I keep want to qualify that for a mobile game, but at the same time, phones have gotten pretty powerful.
Ugh, there's no end to them!
I've had enough of you. Take this! Wolf? Over here! Jiangxi Metro is in danger. These monsters are flooding in through this gateway. Wolf, with your help, I can seal the passageway. Just buy me some time!
Watch out! Ranged combatants are stepping through. Such coordination between different troops. This is a
Wolf, are you alright?
Fine.
Keep her at bay. I need to concentrate.
Trying.
Impressive.
It's not over yet. I must go take her down. Watch my back, young wolf.
A huge amount of energy?
I have a bad feeling about this. We need to hurry.
Am I gonna play as Ikora? Okay. Apparently. Woohoo. Sweet.
Wolf will buy us enough time to investigate.
Yes, this is the review for her class. The Titan and the Hunter. Oops. I'm missing.
These shattered trains. I recognize them. Is this the Jiangxi Metro?
Not entirely. This place is like patchwork. As if the metro was ripped apart and stitched back together.
That was close.
She's over there. Be careful though. It might be an ambush.
An invader approaches the throne. End their arrogance.
Such a big monster. Keep your distance.
Not do it now that I'm.
This place gives off an eerie vibe.
Indeed. It seems like a trans-dimensional space. It can replicate and restructure the dimension we're familiar with. Although, it's somewhat fragmented.
They just keep coming.
Its presence indicates that we are on the right track, right?
bridge. From nowhere. Be careful. I doubt they're rolling out the welcome mat for us. She's there. We must take her down this time before she can invade.
I am Iranok, sister of the great Crota. Your sin of trespassing this realm. Atone for it with your life.
That has a lot of siblings,
Keep up! Don't let her escape!
so doesn't really narrow it down that much.
Your aura is putrid. Your obstinate pursuit makes me sick. Unforgivable.
Hunter down.
What is this? 3 ear looks? They're closed!
I can see that.
What's that? It looks like some rune pattern. Wait! The rune seems to be transmitting something, Ikora.
You have earned the right to hear my words before you die.
Ikora, the portal is collapsing! Get us out of here!
What did I just do?
Existence is the struggle to exist. Anuk's failure denotes a lack of strength. I lack nothing. As a reward for your insolence, I will crush your light and devour your
Thank you.
What did you find inside?
An army of the darkness. Enemies who don't fear the light. They hunger for it. Their master has set its sights upon us. You have to warn Haven.
Shotgun?
Let's get out of here. I'll meet you in Haven.
Interesting. They're kind of making it seem like they never encountered the Hive before, so does this mean this is happening before the story? Well, before the normal story of Destiny? Granted, I started playing way after that. It's kind of fun though. Thank you, but I don't really add anybody on Discord I'm not friends with, so I prefer to keep that here for the time being.
Everyone living here has a right to know about the Hive.
I've made myself clear. We don't have the capacity to go chasing after a vague threat.
How could an Iron Lord like yourself be so ignorant?
What does that mean? I sound like I want something. Who wants for nothing?
What do you suggest, Warlock?
We focus all our firepower and prioritize dealing with the Hive. They pose a far greater threat than the Fallen.
What little resources Haven has are just barely enough to fend off the Fallen. Given our current state, we cannot possibly wage war on the Hive.
At the very least, you should publicly acknowledge the Hive's existence. Let everyone know there's an even greater danger out there. They have the right to know that Haven isn't as safe as their Iron Lord claims.
That would only spread fear. Consider this. Jiangxi Metro is able to focus on fighting the Fallen specifically because they do not know about the Hive. And it's thanks to that focus that they can secure more and more victories.
Then what do you suggest, my lord? Turn a blind eye?
Quite the opposite, actually. An outstanding Lightbearer is keeping an eye on their every move. Is she not? Ikora, the war against the Hive has long begun. Its battlefield is just more concealed than most. I'm sorry that I cannot provide any additional resources, but I still hope you can continue your research and gather all the useful information you can.
I would have done it regardless.
So that thing about the Hive, you already had a plan?
The Hive are not the first enemy we faced, nor will they be the last. I cannot predict how things will unfold, only prepare for the worst. Scholars like Ikora have keen minds, but what our people need most in times like these are strong hearts.
As for you, Wolf, you haven't let me down. I can tell that Ikora recognizes your prowess on the battlefield too. It's not easy to impress that warlock. I hope you can continue aiding the investigation into the Hive. Not even Ikora can fight this battle alone.
Okay. Let's go talk to her, I guess.
I have to admit, no matter how absurd Radagast's points may seem at first, in the end, you always realize he's right.
Honestly, I think both of you have a point.
You're not exactly the comforting type.
If a threat arises, it should be stomped out. Whether it's Hive or Fallen, it makes no difference to me. If the Hive come knocking again, we'll deal with them together.
Very well. I won't stop my research into the Hive. And similarly, if you find yourself in trouble, be it Fallen or anything else, you can always call on me.
Okay, so I guess I just have her as a character.
Then it's settled. The next time a shadow stirs,
We won't face it alone.
Oh, that was a weak handshake. Okay. Alright, so I guess I have one of each class now. A lot of stuff like that. And what am I supposed to do now? Let's check. It's all inaccessible. Let's do that. Curious what the average side quests are going to be. Is it just going to be a MMO style fetch quest or something potentially more interesting? Let's find out. And I'm supposed to talk to...
Lightbearer, glad to see you've returned safely.
Oh, the Russian stereotype.
Ah, Lightbearer, I've been waiting for you. My name is Amu Atu. I'm responsible for maintaining a Jiangsu Metro's food and water supply. To cut to the chase, an urgent matter has come up.
How can we help?
Do you know why we can drink clean water and grow grains and vegetables at Jiangsu Metro in the first place? It's thanks to our water filters. Unfortunately, those filters have been used up. If this continues, our supplies won't last long.
Buy some more Brita filters.
Oh, because of the collapse, the snow here contains too many heavy metals, making it unsuitable for direct consumption.
Okay.
Yes, my colleague Agan previously found them outside the metro, but she's been locking herself in the greenhouse lately, ignoring even me. Agan, Agan, Agan. Ah! Thankfully, she's taken me to the place where she usually collects filters before, so I know right where to send you. It's up to you now, Lightbearer.
Oof, man. Gotta say, so far the voice acting has been a bit rough. Especially considering I'm used to the really good voice acting in Destiny 2, Lance Riddick, Nolan North. This has been
you've reached the Golden Age ruins. The guerrillas cleared
not
the
amazing.
path previously. Please bring back some supplies on your way.
Yeah, that seems to... My frame rate took a bit of a hit there. I don't know what that was about. Maybe it was just loading. So coincidentally, I haven't received any handguns yet. Okay. That seems to be the wrong way. Never mind.
Blade of Light!
There are clothes, compressed biscuits, and even canned meat.
Canned meat, a rare find indeed. Could you bring some back for me?
According to my scan of the ingredients, they're still edible.
Of course, these were supplies used exclusively by Golden Age astronauts. After all, I'm not even sure they can spoil. Ah, to have experienced the Golden Age.
What's going on with this thing? That don't seem normal. And now what? Collect more canned meat. Great, it's a spam fetch quest. Okay.
Light surges within the blade.
That's what I missed.
Supplies acquired. But there's no signs of filters around here. Let's check further ahead.
There's nothing here except the Fallen.
Hehe, these Fallen are exactly what we're looking for. Have a look at them.
Water filters?
The activated carbon in this Fallen's mask acts as its filtration system. Does that mean the masks are the filters Amu wants?
Ugh, this kind of grosses me out.
I agree.
We found a filter on the Fallen.
Great, but one filter might not last until Agan can get back to work. Could you help me collect 2 more, just to be safe?
Okay.
These should be enough. Let's head back to the station.
It's finally over.
A lot of green smoke. I should be stopping to collect these flower collectibles or not, but they kind of seem everywhere, so guessing it's probably fine.
Haha, you have my sincerest thanks.
So, the residents of Jiangxi Metro don't ever get suspicious about the source of the filters?
I admit it's a bit disgusting, but it's thanks to the Fallen's breeding filters that we have clean water. Agan, come on out. The light bearer brought us canned meat.
His voice acting is not. Aw, puppy.
Agan is a dog?
Not just any dog. As I said, as long as she's healthy, she's able to find the filters with no problem at all. At any rate, thank you. Jiangsu Metro has been saved once again. Now that Agan's cheered up, everything's going to be okay. Thank the nice light bearer, Agan.
I wasn't sure about helping him, but got food for a puppy, so that makes it all alright. Alright. What other things can I do? Find Radagast. Sure, why not? Few more. Let's do a few more things, and then can wrap it up.
Do you wish for power?
Wolf, could you pay Donovan 17 a visit if you have time? He's a scientist here in Haven, one who we've provided with protection, funding, and space. He's come to me several times recently, requesting Lightbearer assistance.
What sort of help are we talking about?
He seems to be working on some kind of study of a major Golden Age lab. A job that apparently requires an extremely large number of research assistants to help him with his projects.
So the Iron Lords are backing scientists, too?
Within our means,
Clem,
yes.
thanks for the follow. Appreciate
Especially
it.
if their research could benefit humanity. You'll likely find him in his lab beneath the armory. Go seek him out.
What happened to Donovan 1 through 16?
Now that I think about it, why am I the only one with an animal name?
I see.
I can hardly believe my journal's impact factor was lowered.
Hey there, Mr. Donovan. I came to see if I could lend a hand with your work. Lord Radagast's request.
That's Dr. Donovan to you, dual PhD in remote sensory sciences and particle physics.
Does Haven even have a university?
That it does not. But, to the best of my memory, I do in fact hold both degrees. That I would never forget. Since Radagast sent you, fill out the registration form first. There are a few others you'll need to take care of too, such as the DL-14 and the DH-160. I've already sent them to your ghost.
Wow, that's a lot of paperwork. By the way, my name's Zev. And this is Wolf.
Any way I could skip some of the admin work, Dr. Donovan?
You light bearers are always in such a hurry. Hey, can I shoot this? Can I scorch that one? Can I just jump? No respect for process or codes of practice. If it weren't for the fact that the number of research assistant applications I've received this year has decreased, I really wouldn't want to. Fine. Look at this.
What exactly are we looking at?
A Russian
An
accent?
engineering marvel of the Golden Age, the shifting gates. Getting it up and running again was no small feat, but I did it. However, there are still quite a few bugs to be worked out.
A shifting gate? Doesn't look to be shifting much to me. What is it?
Plenty.
It's a real-time teleportation system built by a Golden Age industrial complex called Bastra, accomplished through reverse engineering and alien alloy. Simply put, it can take you anywhere given there is sufficient time and it is running at full power. And I mean anywhere.
Sounds like magic. I'm sensing a but coming, though.
Very perceptive, Sat. But the way it works isn't as simple as just creating a magic portal that whisks you from one place to another.
It's Zev.
We don't fully understand this technology's intricacies, and the amount of energy required to actually activate it even once is tremendous. But from what I've seen so far, the large telemeter will scan the target area carefully. The supercomputer in the main tower will then analyze the scan data while opening the mast and reconstructing a spatial sector, as if it was recording and streaming a holographic movie of the target area in real time. Once that happens, we can access the area through a synchronization gate, achieving true remote synchronization without latency and accurate to the elementary particle level.
All right. So
That was a lot
what do you
of words.
need me to do?
I need my research assistants to enter these sectors and help me collect data echoes, packets generated in real-time transmission of data from reality that record the movements of elementary particles. This will help me reverse engineer the workings of the main tower supercomputer. Golf. Once I've acquired enough information, I'll be able to make the most of the machine, making things like traveling through the entire solar system a possibility well within our reach. Do you understand that, Golf?
It's Wolf. I think I get the gist.
Finally, the Q&A session is over. Now, let's head for the main tower. I'll give you further instructions there.
At least his voice acting, I'll say, is actually better. Not amazing, but it's better. Okay. Let's wait. Teleport. I feel like that it just automatically just lets me teleport.
Data echo activity is rocketing, and the current radiation dose is, oh wow, 22,000 millisieverts. Okay, you might feel a little itchy all over. Teleporting process standby. Take a deep breath. Welcome to the Shifting Gate's main control tower. In a bit, I'll guide you through the sync gate into the teleportation zone.
What just happened?
Those indicators on the ground are data. Your job is to collect them. Remember to submit the data to the transmission terminal. Keep an eye on that data bar. You can carry no more than 100 pieces at a time.
Oh wait, is this Gambit?
For a researcher, you sure can fight.
Boy, this seems a lot like Gambit. Okay. Okay. If this is actually PvE type mode like Gambit is.
You're about to enter Bastra Corp's Pride and Joy, the Shifting Shrine, where the Prime Anomaly resides. Take a breath, and then take it down. nature of your defeat of the Primal Army, so to say. It's of the utmost importance to our research, and it'll take a while to translate before you submit it. Now that they're after your data nucleus, you'll need to fend them off. Ahead lie some less than friendly competitors. They've been coveting your data nucleus for quite some time. Now their data is all yours. You cunning academic bandits. Tap the data bar and I'll guide you to the nearest transmission terminal.
Yeah, basically just Gambit in a different skin.
Before that, let's review the content I just taught you.
Light bearers are divided into 6 fire teams of 3. Alright. Okay, so it's like 18 max fires. That's cool. Wait, those were actual fire teams? Were they? I don't can actually tell. Okay, cool. Maybe it was real people. Alright, that's neat. Shifting gates. Okay, that's what that's actually called, alright. Good to know.
Meet me at the lab. Let's have a little group session, shall we? For a first-time assistant, I think what you've done is pretty commendable.
If they actually have a pure PvP mode like Crucible as well. They seem to be just going through all the tutorial, so my guess is they probably do. That could actually be potentially fun.
Now that I think about it, why am I the only one with an animal name?
Okay, dude, we get it.
I can hardly believe my journal's impact factor was... I know you light bearers aren't interested in any paper signatures or academic forums. You're only interested in guns and arms. So, this is where you can trade your translation credits for, well, for these things. That concludes our introductory lesson. Now, the hands-on class begins.
Shifting gates. Okay. Translation credits. Shifting gates. Okay, so I can get 2 different things. I actually get a weapon. Submachine gun. Okay. Light cone system is available. Equipping light cones increases combat capabilities during the experiment. Okay. It's supposed to be 4 light cones. Okay, so you can configure specifically for PvE, PvP, and whatever subsistences. View the details of each light cone. Defeat the combatant. These are... I guess these would be for PvE. It. Defeat target, drop more data. What about PvP? Guess I can only have one, or I only have one right now. Sufficient talent points. Okay. That's like gear. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of stuff. I don't know what most of these things are, I guess. It's kind of hard to tell. But... These are the levels for that. Okay. Chapter 1, 2. Strike fire. 4 minutes, I have to do it twice. Equip Ikora with a gear level 15. Not sure I like how they're blocking story progress behind that stuff.
I'll blast through whatever I have to.
Your backup's just arrived.
The stars have aligned. These wilds are a different...
I think I have any level 15 weapons, so how am I supposed to equip? Oh, I do. Launcher. It's a little bit. Hey, Helen Jacobs. Doing alright, just checking out Destiny Rising. How are you? Join. Let me join the fire team. That man. Need to wait a long time as few. Oh, that's annoying. Well, let's try anyway. It's long.
Ooh, have you seen the cover of the latest issue of Mechanics Millennia?
Remember, we're in this together.
I mean, it sort of seems like they tried to recreate most of the Destiny game modes, at least most of the popular ones. The fire team stuff, the strikes, some sort of a gambit type mode. already? That'd be kind of weird. No. No, this is the beginning. Never mind. Yeah. I wonder how bad the keeping story progress behind these type of objectives is gonna get. Generally not a fan of that. How many of these strikes they actually added so far? Probably more than one. So far. Took a bit of a break since I was on vacation, so I haven't streamed in a while, but figured since this just came out, might as well. Gave me a reason to start streaming again.
I suffer no evil.
I like how short these strikes are. Granted, kind of have to make them fairly short for mobile stuff, but still. Run through these fairly quickly. Generally stream a couple of days a week, but between vacation and work getting kind of busy. Just didn't have much time, so things finally calming down a little bit. So figured, why not? And I wanted a reason to play something Destiny related again, so kind of worked out.
The howl is ready.
Pulse rifle. Okay. It's the first one of those. Legendary engram. Cool. I don't have a set schedule at the moment. It's more of just, I try to do a couple of times a week and definitely once on the weekend, but kind of hard to define a schedule just because my work is a little bit based on how busy things tend to get, so there's times where I might have to work longer and then can't stream, but generally around this time. I'm based out of Japan, so I tend to stream in the evening Japan time generally. I actually have a more stable schedule. I'll try to actually set one in order to have some consistency.
Wolf, Radagast is expecting you in the throne room.
Bon voyage, bonanza. Right in the middle of my screen with that bundle. I don't care. Can you go away, please? Get off the screen. Thank you. Oops.
ready for some new stuff.
Over 2 hours. Okay. This might be a good place to wrap up for today. Let's see if I can get anything from the battle pass. Quite level up yet. But boy, yeah, okay. A lot of this definitely looks like any typical gacha with the battle passes and the quests and how all of that works. Challenge. Couple of things. Let's collect all the things we need to collect. Get from this. Precious currency. Okay. Guess I'll have to figure out what all the different currencies are. For cumulative purchases. Yeah. At least I think they're selling is just ornaments and mostly cosmetic stuff, I guess, but this translates to 13,800 of whatever this currency is. My guess is probably not cheap.
Only atonement.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the hope. I don't have any lofty goals or anything, but just getting some regular chat with while playing games. That's it. Fairly simple. Okay, cool. So he seems neat, but again, I don't know. This doesn't strike me as a Destiny character, but nope. Don't want to watch that again. Just pull for her. Is she just a banner? Seems like it. Yeah. Whatever this currency is, which I have none of at the moment. Okay, so can't pull for her, I suppose. Actually get those. Get any for free, or do you actually only have to buy those? It's part of the premium battle pass. Some of these though, so let's do another 10 pull and then stop there. Still think that animation could be better. Bit of a missed opportunity. Getting a lot of these decal bundles, whatever they do. The 4-star
Protecting mortals is my calling. So it was.
Same one I already have.
And so it shall continue to be.
Okay, so I guess now I can just level up his ability or whatever. You go, Shell. Okay. Still haven't quite figured out what these do yet. not it. That wasn't a great pool, but sure. Don't feel like doing a survey. So, I'm gonna what does it say? There's things for me to collect here. So rank 3? Okay, well let's go do that really quick.
Talk to you later.
I don't own most of these. What do I want? Scout rifle. Yeah, those would be good. I don't have any of those. Sidearm. Sniper rifle. Yeah, I like sniper rifles, so let's go with that. The accelerator. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Same deal. Just busy with work or just life in general.
The White Tiger symbolizes not only bravery.
These do.
It will bring a bloody storm to the battlefield.
Alright, I got the new ghost shell.
Ooh, keeping this one. Yeah, looks good.
Hey Dave, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. We have that.
Ooh, looks good.
Great pink. Accidentally hitting escape. Takes me out of full screen. It's getting pretty late here. I think I'll probably wrap it up for the time being, but hitting escape. Oh, besides gaming, a lot of stuff. Mainly I like watching soccer, so I do a lot of that. Other than that, going out playing darts, learning to cook, have a bit of a whiskey hobby as well, so like have a group of friends that are into whiskey, so Going to whiskey bars, trying some of that. I have too many hobbies, to be honest. Gym, swimming, cycling, a little bit of everything. At least when time allows.
Let's all see what's going on here.
It's making this sound. Lawrence, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. How about you? Aside from gaming, what kind of stuff are you into these days? That's what that is. This is neat. Actually, have some pretty good hidden collectibles. Let's do another 20 minutes or so just to grab some collectibles in this area. These days. Let's see what these are about. Although, there's nobody nearby, so I don't know if this is going to go super well. I'm still kind of starting out, so I'm not really looking to spend any money on any overlays or anything like that for the time being. Maybe if I actually end up having an audience eventually at that point, I'll consider it. But for now, I'm just kind of doing this for fun, so I'm not really looking to spend money on it as of yet. But who knows? In the future, we'll see.
eyes on the leader.
This thing. Kind of fun. Oh right, it's those golden chests.
Howl is ready.
I think I'll go ahead and call it there for the time being. It's getting pretty late here, but so far I quite like this game. Probably keep playing it. It's giving me the Destiny fix for the time being, so I'll check it. I'll keep checking it out for a while longer at least. But I'll go ahead and leave it there for the time being. Thank you so much for watching. And for now,